Yes, that's right. Hello, friends and dear people. 7 unsolved mysteries of Siberia that give scientists no peace. In terms of the number of unexplained phenomena, Siberia can boast quite a few mysteries. On its territory, there are still artifacts whose origin scientists cannot explain. Fragments of bones and teeth of ancient humans who have left no genetic relatives. Among modern people, mysterious chasms or enormous pillars that appear in the middle of deserted plateaus as if by magic. To see them with their own eyes, travelers are ready to cover hundreds of kilometers outside traditional routes, making their way through the taiga or the silent stone desert. Without having to do that, take a look at some of the most popular and imagination-captivating mysteries of Siberia. 1. Altai Stonehenge. The megalithic complex Tarkata complex fascinates scientists with its size, origin, and purpose. It is a group of 5 to 7 stone pillars, each about 7 meters high, made of rock that simply does not occur in the surroundings of this historical complex. To this day, scientists have not understood who needed to bring multi-ton stones here and then cover them with mysterious petroglyphs. It is believed that the Altai Stonehenge was a place for meetings with a shaman. A throne-shaped stone was set aside for him. 2. Geoglyphs of the Ukok Plateau. This is an analog of the Peruvian Nazca lines. The Ukok Plateau is also located in Altai. It is entirely shrouded in mysteries, the main one being enormous geoglyphs discovered only in the 2000s. It is impossible to see them from the ground. The mysterious drawings are visible only from a bird's eye view. Why were they created then, if an ordinary person cannot see them? Perhaps for representatives of extraterrestrial civilizations. Researchers shrug. There is a version that they were created by local inhabitants in the 2nd or 3rd millennium BCE by removing the topsoil layer and exposing lighter rocks. But then why hasn't time erased them? Another mystery. 3. Denisovan Man. One of the most mysterious and attractive places in the Altai region is the small Denisova Cave, where in the 1980s and 2000s, remains of an ancient human were discovered who has nothing in common with the species Homo sapiens. He is called Denisovans, or the Altai human. The genes of this mysterious anthropoid have not been found in any modern humans, but fragments of Denisovan bodies have been discovered not only in Altai caves, but also in Tibet. Denisovans lived in Altai more than 200,000 years ago and were dark-skinned. But why they chose exactly this territory and disappeared almost without a trace remains a big question. 4. Omsk. Aliens. In Russia, it is not very common to believe in extraterrestrials. But there are also stories about mysterious people who do not resemble ordinary locals. In Siberia, such stories are told about the Huns, a people who lived more than 500 years ago, and due to their anatomical features, received the nickname Omsk aliens. This is due to their unusual heads, elongated like a melon. Those who gravitate toward the UFO topic believe that the Huns had contact with real extraterrestrials. Otherwise, where did they get such heads? Skeptics are sure the secret lies in special bandaging used to artificially elongate the skull. But the truth, as usual, is somewhere out there. 5. The glow of Lake Baikал's water. And yet it glows, exclaimed scientists who once brought instruments to Lake Baikal to measure how deep light penetrates the lake. They discovered that the water emits a faint glow invisible to the naked eye. It may seem there is nothing unusual. Ocean water also glows, sometimes visibly from the shore. And this is true. But in Baikal there are no microorganisms or algae that could produce such luminescence. Baikal's water glows by itself. Perhaps it is related to chemiluminescence, a phenomenon in which light appears as a result of a chemical reaction of oxygen with organic impurities dissolved in water. But then why does the water of Lake Baikal not always glow evenly? And why does its glow intensify just before Epiphany? 6. The Tunguska meteorite. This is perhaps the most recognizable Siberian mystery, still raising more questions than answers. Was the Tunguska event of 1908 really a meteorite? See, after all, no crater or fragments were found. Or was Nikola Tesla conducting his experiments near the Podkamennaya Tunguska River? Or perhaps an icy comet crashed into Earth here? Or even our planet collided with antimatter? For now, both armchair experts and world-renowned scientists only compete in attempts to unravel the nature of what happened. The world has not reached a single satisfactory conclusion about the meteorite. 7. The black holes of Western Siberia in 2014. The media circulated photographs taken in Yamal Peninsula. They showed enormous craters, as if left after an explosion of tremendous force. What exactly could have exploded to leave behind a hole of such size? Scientists suggest it could be gas. But what kind? Analysis of samples taken from the explosion sites showed that methane alone was not enough. And if the cause was gas, why are the crater depth and the volume of ejected material disproportionate? And what about the fact that no eyewitnesses of the fiery explosions were found during the day? Scientists would gladly find answers to all these questions. But Yamal quickly erases these mysterious black holes from the face of the Earth, leaving in their place vast expanses of lakes,